Hey everyone, this is Pastor Mike McBride here at the Way Church in Berkeley, California. I'm also the National Director of the Live Free campaign and the Urban Strategies Division of the Faith in Action Network, formerly the PICO National Network. What would Dr. King say to us some 50 years later? Dr. King, I think, would continue to preach the same message he was preaching in the last years and moments of his life, where Dr. King declared why America may go to hell. Dr. King would continue to rail against a nation that continues to spend more money on military apparatus, wars, equipment, rather than feeding hungry people and clothing naked bodies. Dr. King would continue to question a system that asks for our allegiance to its ways that are unjust rather than our moral obligation to transform these systems into a system of more justice and inclusion. Dr. King would challenge us around why are we so committed to violence when we claim to follow and serve someone who is the Prince of Peace. One of my most favorite quotes of Dr. King, he says, "We who believe in peace must organize as effectively as those who believe in war. In this way, I believe disorganized truth will find it very difficult to defeat an organized lie. Therefore, our organizing work, our ability to mobilize mass groups of everyday people in our congregations, in our neighborhoods, would be a key calling to the Black church in particular." He would remind us that often the Black church has been the blood, the fresh blood of liberation that has flowed through the veins of people of color, poor people, since our inception in this country. Dr. King would challenge us, I believe, to move beyond charity and even move beyond economic development and to leverage our collective power towards transforming the systems and structures that prey on the weak, the vulnerable, the lost, and the left out. Dr. King would continue to call churches into account for failing to be an organizing, power-building institution that is not just concerned about the souls of Black folk and people of color and poor people, but also the bodies of poor folk, people of color, and Black folk. I think Dr. King would compel us to ensure we're preaching a gospel of liberation, one that is grounded in the beloved community principles of those who have come before us who do not accept the world as it is. Dr. King would ensure that we would never fall asleep without there being a voice crying out in the streets for justice. And so therefore, I pray that we live into that calling. I pray that in this, the 50th year of Dr. King's assassination, we would not forget that his blood still cries out to not only us, but to this country. How long must we wait for justice to roll down like a mighty rushing stream? God bless.